over at Lovett Electric. Thank you for taking the time to check out your free website audit. I will get right into it. We're not going to waste anybody's time here. First thing that I noticed with your website is that it's not mobile optimized, meaning it doesn't show up properly on a phone or a tablet. That's a huge issue nowadays with Google and with clients, actually. Everyone does everything on their phone now. If you just take a look around in a restaurant, Starbucks, everyone's on a phone or a tablet or a computer, but mostly a phone. If your website doesn't show up mobile optimized, you lose clients right off the bat because they don't want to try to scrunch down and read text on their phone. It's not showing up properly, and Google actually penalizes your website now for not mobile optimized. So you'll show up lower in searches. So that's the first and the biggest thing about your website. Secondly, it's quite outdated. It's not very aesthetically pleasing. It's not offensive to anyone. There's just not a lot of pictures on it. There's not a lot of anything on it, really. So let's take a run through this. Your homepage, services. Your services, yes, you're listing them out. My advice would be to have a page for most of these to make your website bigger. The larger your website is with the more information on it, meaning text, the more authoritative it looks in the eyes of Google and Bing and Yahoo, the major search engines. And the more authoritative that they think your site is, the more times they're going to put it up on search for someone looking for you. I do gather that you are commercial electricians, so I would definitely put some details about a few projects that you've worked on. Anything in the voice and data communications that's really big. I'm not sure where you're busiest, but I would definitely put a projects page and write about a few of the projects that you've worked on. I don't like this small customer inquiries text right here. It doesn't stand out. It's hard to see. It's hard to tell that if you click on it, you will email somebody. I would address that in the contact page or with a huge button that is very easy to see. It's going to stand out. About us, that's fine. Definitely need one of these pages. Map. So your map, it's fine. It's a Google map, which is good in the eyes of Google, of course, because they want to see their own stuff. I would probably put directions underneath there for sure. Contact page is lacking a lot. I would put the contact and the map together. Actually, put it all on one page. Have directions if you need it. This email, I honestly didn't even know that you could click on this until I was just scrolling over it. This should stick out a lot more. And I know that your phone number is listed up in the top right corner in fax, which is nice. It's good. I would definitely recommend it the way that you have it. But I also put it down here. I put it in here again. And I would have a contact form instead of just click to email. So sometimes these things work depending on the email client that the person's using. I would definitely have a contact form. One thing that I do see that you are missing on your website is a privacy policy. There's no privacy policy listed anywhere. You need one of those for Google's eyes. You get positive votes through Google's eyes if you have a privacy icon. You don't have to have much in the privacy tab, just saying that you don't collect any information. The Lovett Electric is tracking into their website and that sort of thing. That's about it for your website. Now, like I said, it's outdated. It's not mobile optimized at all. I have a few of your clients' websites up that give you a better example of Electric Medic. They big. They might be more of a residential, but they are dominating the search right now. Their name comes up quite a bit. And I don't believe in building fancy websites. I don't think that there's any value in that. I think that you're just wasting time and money to have somebody do that. I would do, and I'm not saying that this website is fancy. It's got a few extra things added into it, but why I'm bringing this up is to show you that they have content on their website. They have a lot of text. They have a lot of pages. Let's see here. And on those pages, they have a lot of text. And this is why they're ranking ahead of most people. They have a lot of text on here. And Google crawls this and they see how much text is on there. And they think that it's a very authoritative website in that niche. And they're going to show it every time. So, it's a well laid out website. It's maybe a little busy for me, but it's done well. Services is the same way. They list a whole bunch of services with lots of text and some pictures. That's just one example of a decent website. Now I want to show you a few of your competitors that are in your market that are actually terrible websites. So this Lovett Electric, all it says is electrical contractor. They've got a phone number that you can't click on. They have a fax number and an email address. That's a one-page electrical website, and it's showing up in Google, but it's awful. And if you had a more authoritative website, it would lower it by this guy's out of the water. This is another example of a decent website, Lovett Electric. I don't think that there's much to it either, but they've got a lot of text and they're great. Back to your website. I see that you do have some backlinks. I'm running this through a tool that I use to break down websites and to see competition. You do have some 21 backlinks, and that's very good. If you went with me to redesign a website, this number would drastically increase it, which your website in my farm of websites. We link them together. When I search for your website, just the name of it, I notice that when it comes up in Google's eyes, they see the website directions, address, that's good, but it says own your business right here. Own this business. This is an indication that you haven't claimed your business with Google, and of course Google is the authority on the web, and they want everyone to have a Google business page. And the fact that you haven't claimed this through them, which all of this means is that you are going to tell Google that you are the owner of this page, this web page, and that you would like to make a Google business page. And basically you can think of that just like a Facebook page. It's the same thing, but it's on Google. The only reason I point this out is that somebody else could do this. I could click on this and just say, yes, I own this web page and make a Google business page any way that I want, but under your name. And not that I would, and not that most people would, but there are people, companies out there that will do this. They'll build that page, and then when you realize that someone else is running your page, they'll try to sell it to you, sell it back to you. So even if you don't ever talk to me, I would definitely go and I would claim that business listing. So that's it. I'm going to wrap it up now. Take any of this information that I've said, and you can put it to good use. If you want to do it yourself, if you'd like to talk to me, I would love to have a phone conversation or a face-to-face conversation with you. I am locally here in London, a small company called Rainmaker Leads in Digital Marketing. I only work with a few clients at a time, and I would love to have a conversation with you. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and we'll talk soon.